Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Kiki's Delivery Service. And this movie came out in 1989, directed by Hayao Miyazaki, and I thought this movie was pretty good. I liked this movie, not as much as his other movies that I've seen, but still I enjoyed the movie overall. And like all of his movies, or at least the ones that I've seen, the animation looks beautiful in this movie, and even if it is dated, it still looks super impressive in terms of what they managed to show and show off. Like, that stuff I really enjoyed about the movie, and the characters in this movie are very likable and in ways are relatable. Like, you don't really have to be of a certain age to enjoy any of these characters. They all feel authentic and like real people. And they don't do the traditional kiddie tropey, like, oh, I'm a kid, I'm an idiot, and I'm just destroying everything in my path. Like, that doesn't really happen in this movie. But this is a film where the stakes are kind of low and nothing really happens throughout most of it. It's mostly just days in the life of our main character, which is fine. And I don't feel as though that concept is poorly executed. And I really liked the cat, Gigi, I believe. The black cat, that was a fun character. And I do like the world that this movie's set in. Like, our main character's a witch, and she's just trying to find a home, basically. And that I kind of liked about the movie, and it was an interesting idea. Kind of a unique take on witches, I guess. The film does have an interesting structure. Like, it goes in directions that I don't expect, which is always good. Or at least in a way that I like. It goes in directions that I didn't expect. Like, it doesn't do things that I don't expect. I was like, whoa, why'd you do that? That doesn't make any sense. But in this movie, that doesn't happen. It's just always consistently good. And I also did appreciate how simplistic the entire film was, where nothing much happens, and it's just a nice, feel-good, enjoyable film. And it's pretty much, I guess, in ways, a dad movie where you can just start from any scene and just end it at any point. Like, there isn't really much of a story going on in this movie, so if you miss a few scenes, then don't feel bad. Like, not much is really going on in this movie. And to get into my issues with the movie, and I did watch the English dubbed version of this movie. To be honest, there was some audio peaking that was kind of distracting, which is weird because I didn't have that issue with any of his other movies, or at least the English dub versions of the movies that I saw by Miyazaki. And I don't know, it's something about this was just like, what are you doing? Could you not have done another take of that? Like, what's going on? And there were either characters or parts of the story that just felt underdeveloped and didn't really go anywhere. And I felt as though the movie could have fleshed those things out and made them interesting, but it doesn't really do that. It's more interested on other things, I guess, that I guess technically don't matter. This movie didn't really do anything that made it stand out in Miyazaki's filmography. Like, sure, I enjoyed the movie, but it's not really all that comparable to his other movies that I've seen. Like, I didn't really have much of an emotional attachment to the story or the characters. Like, it's technically very well made, but in terms of a story, like, I just didn't really get much out of it. And even My Neighbor Totoro, where nothing much happens, I had an emotional attachment to what was going on. Whereas this, not so much. And that's about all I have to say about Kiki's Delivery Service. There's nothing really much to talk about with this one. You either enjoyed the movie or you didn't. And those are just going to be technical elements, and whether or not you find the characters likable. If that's enough for you, then you'll enjoy the movie. But if you're itching for something more, I don't know how your experience is going to turn out, to be perfectly honest, because this movie had good things in it, and I thought it was pretty good overall. I liked this movie, but it just doesn't stand out as anything special. Like, I'm not rushing back to seeing this movie again or anything like that. It's just good. I liked it. And if you want to watch this movie, it's currently on Max, so that's one way to watch it. Obviously, there's other ways to watch it, but that's, I guess, the most common one. So check this movie out whenever you get the chance, because I would recommend it, and I do think it's pretty good. So check it out. It's a good movie. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Kiki's Delivery Service a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Kiki's Delivery Service, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Captain America Brave New World. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.